Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review then. Today we've got a beer from Vocation Brewery and it's a can of their original Naughty and Nice chocolate stout, coming in at 5.9% ABV. It's a beer I've had once before. I remember I was really impressed with it. That was in a 330ml can. So Vocation Brewery, they're out of Hebden Bridge in Yorkshire. And this was very kindly given to me. I'm not sure by who, but right at the end of the session, got handed a can of this to take away. So yeah, thought I'd go ahead and do a review. So fresh from the brewery. So we've got here. So it says rich, chocolatey, and dark. It's best before the 4th of February of 2023. So what other variations have they got of this beer? So they've got a salted caramel version, which is 8%. They've got a black forest version of this at 6.5. They've got a toasted marshmallow version at 7.2. They've got an imperial version of this at 10%. And then they've got a couple of cask editions, the toasted marshmallow version and the salted caramel version on cask. 4.5% for the salted caramel and 5.5 for the toasted marshmallow on cask. So, but this is the original version then. What else we got in here? Is there any other information that I need to? So a combination of chocolate, roasted barley and dark crystal malts give this beer a rich, intensely smooth finish. Well, rich, chocolatey and dark. And that's it. Let's go straight into it then. Lots of big hiss on that. I don't know if you picked that up on camera. I'm just going to go for a little craft master glass here. So yeah, lots of carbonation released on the opening. It's not really kind of carried on the pour, which is good, but we'll leave it like that for now. Bit of a, hear that? It's not my gut, don't worry. It's just below a finger of lightly tan coloured head. Jet black, there's a little bit of mahogany kind of colours at the thinner part of the glass down below, but apart from that it's jet black. Let's give this beer a swirl and a sniff then. Oh wow, okay. Loads of I say it says chocolate, but is that just the malt, or have they, what have they done with that? It just says uncompromisingly bold and chocolatey. Flavour this good will leave you wanting more. Let's go into this. It's got lactose in it. And that's it, doesn't really say anything else. More like a baker's, is it baker's chocolate, or more of a kind of a cocoa powder? It's sweet but not crazy sweet. It's not coming off as mega sweet on the aroma. Yeah, it's chocolate though all the way, so let's give it a try. Cheers. Leaving a nice lace in there. Yeah, that's lovely. Not overly sweet, but it's got a real, almost like refined chocolatey sweetness, if that makes sense. The lactose are really helping this beer. This is actually classed as I thought it would be, a milk stout. So it's at the upper end of the scale at 5.9. But it's really good. These guys do some... I've not had all the big and crazy imperial stouts from these guys, unfortunately. But I did have their chocolate, what was it, chocolate crunchy stout at the stand, which I thought was fantastic. I think it's one that was available in supermarkets, if I believe. I think it was, I don't know if it was Sainsbury's. I don't know. One of the big supermarkets. It's available, or it was. That's really nice. Definitely more of a cocoa powder, and then the sweetness, a little bit drying towards the back end. That's probably when they're saying, "Oh, it will leave you wanting more." The dryness is going to enhance that little thing they've said on the can. The head is retention on this is great. It's not crazy sweet for a milk stout, not for me anyway. I'd love to try some other versions of this, but this one is banging. The first version of this that I've got to review on camera, I say I did have a can of this, a 330 mind you, a few months back, and I was really impressed with it. And at the time I was like, oh, I should have reviewed that. And fortunately, the very kind, forgive me, I don't know your name, gave me a can towards the end of the festival to go ahead and take a review of. So, oh mate, a little bit of carbonation there. Yeah, no hint of the ABV. It's kind of a medium body. It's not one of them. It's not going to be. It's a milk stout at the end of the day, but a medium, solid medium body. So, but yeah, wonderful beer. If you like chocolate stouts, this is definitely one to go for. So this is a Naughty and Nice then from Vocation. As I say, they've done a few series of these, so do go and check them out. I don't know what's available now at the time of recording. I know this one is. But yeah, Naughty and Nice chocolate stout is actually a milk stout. A higher end milk stout at 5.9% ABV out of Hebden Bridge in Yorkshire. So check out my playlist down below as well. I've got a playlist stretching back about 7 years from these guys. Some of their core range beers before they were in supermarkets and all that kind of thing. I probably need to go ahead and get some of their other core range beers and do a re-review of some of these things. Obviously my palate's changed, etc. So, but yeah, a fantastic brewery, makes some great stouts. So do check them out. Social media is down below as well. So thank you to the brewery for the beer, as always. You'll take care, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.